It's the Wanamaker Mile live on ESPN. As you see, the American record and Millwall's record held both by Bernard Lagat. Lewis Johnson joined now by Dwight Stones, and this is quite a moment for Bernard Lagat, who now has an opportunity, Dwight, to make history to win his 8th Wanamaker title.
And Lewis, he turned 35 years of age last month, and this is no layup. This is no gimme. Andy Badley is in great shape, and Asbel Kiprop's the Olympic champion. It's his first Millrose. It's his first indoor meet. The big advantage that Lagat has here is he knows how to run these short boards, these short tracks. There's Asbel Kiprop, an incredible talent, tall, angular. He may have trouble staying in lane one, but if Lagat makes a mistake, which he's not yet done, he'll have his hands full.
And so we take a look at the field for this historic Wanamaker Mile. Bernard Lagat, Asbel Kiprop, already mentioned. There's Andy Badley of Great Britain. The very tall Pablo Solares of Mexico is in. Peter van der Westhuizen of South Africa is there, and we have the gun in the Wanamaker Mile.
Former 800-meter world indoor champion David Krummenacher is due to set the pace, and Lagat is right up there, right behind Asbel Kiprop. Now let me mention one other thing. There's no love lost amongst the Kenyans with Bernard Lagat for having changed his citizenship to the U.S. We've watched this time after time in European races where they've boxed him, they've used team tactics against him. They know how important this is to Bernard Lagat. Forget about times, this is about winning.
David Krummenacher continues to lead the field, the Wanamaker Mile, 11 laps through the track. It's Krummenacher, Kiprop, and there's Bernard Lagat tucked in behind him. Andy Badley, Peter van der Westhuizen of South Africa, and Mark Draper of Great Britain.
Krummenacher is going to set a good, honest pace. He was also an outstanding 1,500-meter miler back when he was in his prime, so you don't have to worry about him doing something wrong. And Kiprop is sort of making it up as he goes, but Lagat is going to watch him closely, and he's got to keep his ears open to Andy Badley right behind him. 58.4 for the first 400 meters, a very honest pace.
Asbel Kiprop tucked in behind the rabbit in the orange jersey there of Nike. Is very tall, 6'1", and the disadvantage he has, Dwight, is he has not had the experience of running on this track. Most of these athletes who are running for their first time, Badley, Kiprop, and van der Westhuizen, have never been on the track until now.
And that is the one big thing going in Lagat's favor. He's much shorter, and he has an incredible amount of experience running on this track.
Krummenacher continues to set the hard and honest pace here in the Garden, followed by Asbel Kiprop. And there's Bernard Lagat behind him, Andy Badley in the blue, and then Mark Draper behind Badley.
And Badley with that 3:55.64 at the Armory really needs to keep himself attached closer to this leading group of 3 if he wants to be able to make a move when it counts. And that's the thing about Lagat too. Nobody knows when he's going to make his move. Nobody knows what kind of shape he's in. As they go through in 1:57.5, so Krummenacher dropped off the pace a little bit. He threw in a 59-second 400 meters, but still a very good honest pace. If they kept at this pace, it'd be right around 3:55 and change, as Kiprop is now in the lead because Krummenacher has dropped out, and Lagat is now bookended by Kiprop in the front and Badley in third.
4 laps to go in this Wanamaker Mile. Asbel Kiprop continues to hold the lead, and tucked in behind him is American Bernard Lagat, hoping to win his 8th Wanamaker title tonight in New York. Andy Badley in the blue is in third, and then a little bit off in the distance is Mark Draper of Great Britain, followed by Peter van der Westhuizen of South Africa.
And Kiprop has run as if he has a lot more experience running here than you might think, but Lagat, he is able to watch and see the back of Kiprop and will know when to make the move. That was the great thing about Coughlin, is Eamon knew when to make the move. Now just 2 laps remaining.
And so now we'll see the strategic savvy of Bernard Lagat. Or will it be Asbel Kiprop with the long strides who will be able to hold off the dreams of Bernard Lagat, hoping to win his 8th title? Kiprop continues to hold the lead with Lagat, followed by Andy Badley. And here's Bernard Lagat coming up to take the bell and take the lead.
He knew it was coming. Now it's just a matter, does he have enough as he now gaps Kiprop. Badley has no response. It's going to be number 8 for Lagat.
They're on their feet in the Garden as Bernard Lagat turns the corner. And Bernard Lagat is now the king of the mile in New York.
him the president of the boards.
And now the emotion of the moment beginning to set in for Bernard Lagat, realizing what he has just accomplished. And a hug from Howard Schmertz, the longtime meat promoter here at the Millrose Games.
Congratulations, my friend.
And then the hug from the man he's replaced.
I'm very happy for you. Very happy. You're a class gentleman.
Eamon Coughlin, the chairman of the board, 7-time winner, has now relinquished his title to Bernard Lagat.
Got your back, fellas.
And as the children come down to the track, we'll take a look back to a lap and a half to go.
Well, you know, I said it would be no layup, but he certainly made it look like it was. He made sure that he knew where Andy Baddeley was, and with that straightaway in front of him, he just took off. Kiprop could not react, and neither could Baddeley. Then it was just a matter is Bernard Lagat fit enough to lift and hold these guys off? When he gapped them like that, they had no response. And at this point in time, he had to know that the 8th was in his grasp. Look at that gap that he is able to put on Asbel Kiprop, the Olympic champion at 1,500 meters. And a very fine early season time for Lagat, 3:56.34. Remember, he's 35 years old now. He'll be moving up to the 5,000 meters. We won't probably see him run competitive 1,500s or miles going forward.
Well, a victorious Bernard Lagat is now down with Elizabeth Moreau.
Bernard Lagat, you have now surpassed Eamon Coughlin with 8 Wanamaker miles. On your list of accomplishments, where does this one rank?
You know what, yesterday I was, they asked me the same question and I said that it's going to be ranking close to the Olympic silver medal. But I'm going to tell you, it is actually like gold medal at the Olympics. This is amazing. And to be standing next to the chairman is really incredible. Thank you for supporting us, and this is a great event. Thank you so much.
Chairman, what do you have to say, Lagat?
Well, I think it's just phenomenal for what Bernard has achieved here. I was very proud for many years to be called the chairman of the board, have won the Wanamaker mile for the 7th time 23 years ago or so. Little did I know that all these years later somebody would surpass that amount of wins. This gentleman is a class act. He has the respect for the Millrose Games. He's respect for the Wanamaker Mile. He's the tradition. He has respect for the tradition of this event. And I couldn't be happier for a fine gentleman to have won the 8th record-winning Wanamaker Mile.
Thank you. The move in the last lap and a half. Talk us through that.
I knew that is what I needed. I had a talk with my coach today, just at the warm-up area here. And he told me, you know what, I know you are in shape. I've been training you real well, and you're really looking so good in training. So all you have to do is, make sure you run hard the last 2 laps to go. And, indeed, that's what I was waiting for. And that gave me the victory tonight. So I'm really pleased.
Eamon told us if there was one person that could break his record, he would want it to be you. How does that make you feel?
That makes me feel really, really happy. And, I respect Eamon. I respect him because, he raised the bar. And if it was not for him, I don't think I would be chasing this kind of, times, and wins. And so for him, he raised the bar. And let me tell you, Eamon, I have to tell you right now, the last 3 years, you've been giving me a big headache, especially coming here, because I'm thinking, can I really get what he has achieved? And I'm honored to be with him right now and, with the 8 victories.
Thank you so much, Bernard, the new president of the boards. Thank you.
You're chairman.